Welcome to part 2, Block Mountains. Block mountains are formed due to divergence or convergence of two plates on the Earth's crust. As a result of this, fractures appear on the Earth's surface, which are called faults. Divergence, convergence, divergence, convergence. Divergence happening, the land will go subsides or goes down. Convergence happens, block mountain will be created. Okay, so these mountains are formed due to divergence or convergence of two plates on the Earth's crust. As a result of this, fractures appear on the Earth's surface, which are called faults. When two faults are formed alongside vertically, like this, the land between these fault lines then either subsides, means goes down, or rises. Okay, these uplifted parts are called horst or block mountains. Now uplifted parts are called horst or block mountains, and the low lying area forms the rift valley. We have examples also. The Vindhya and Satpura ranges in India are examples of block mountains. Children, there's a picture you can see. See how the faults are made when divergence is happening. So the middle portion will go, subsides or goes down. So the corner ones are block mountains, left side and the right side of B of diagram B, and the area sinks, and this is called a rift valley. Okay, and in block or horst block mountain or horst second part, when convergence is happening, the pushing is happening, see the faults is rising up, the block rises, and this is called a horst or block mountains. Okay, this is the way it is prepared naturally. Then you have volcanic mountains. Volcanic, molten lava. As the name suggests, the formation of these mountains are associated with volcanic activity. With the eruption of volcano, that is called the magma or the molten lava, is thrown out with great force. This molten lava or magma accumulates around the vent, means the opening, and forms a tall cone shaped mountain called volcanic mountain. Now examples are Kilimanjaro in Africa, Fujiyama in Japan, and Mount Rainier in USA are volcanic mountains. Children, quick revision 1. Let us see what we all have revised. We have learned from the previous pages. Let us see how much we know. Answer the following questions. Number 1, give an example of young fold mountains, the Himalayas, okay, or you have the Alps also. Number 2, Fujiyama in Japan is a type of volcanic mountain. Is this statement true or false? It's true. Fujiyama in Japan, you have Kilimanjaro in Africa, and Mount Rainier in USA. These are volcanic mountains. Where is Kilimanjaro situated? It's Africa, no doubt. Das are permanently frozen rivers. Glaciers are permanently frozen rivers. Block mountains are also called host mountain. Okay. Advantages of a mountain. So what are the advantages of mountains? There are various advantages of mountains. Number 1, they are storehouses of water, because many rivers starts from there. Many rivers originate from the glaciers in the mountains. Number 2, they have a rich variety of flora and fauna. The forest provides various products like fodder, fuel, shelter, timber, nuts, fruits, etc. Number 3, they are an ideal and popular place for tourism because they are full of scenic beauty. Number 4, some mountains have rich mineral resources. Number 5, sports like skiing, rafting, paragliding, etc. are popular in mountains. And number 6, mountain rocks are used as building materials. So, the next comes your plateaus, or we can say tablelands also. So, a plateau is a highland with steep slopes and large flat summit, which risen abruptly from the surrounding region. Plateaus occupy large portions of the earth. The Deccan Plateau in India and plateaus of Brazil are very old. The Deccan Plateau in India and plateaus of Brazil are very old. The Deccan Plateau extends up to the thousands of kilometers. Plateaus can be found in almost every continent. They are also called tablelands. Now children, there is a picture of a plateau. You can see the picture of a plateau, right? So, okay. There are three categories of plateaus. So there are three categories are intermontane plateaus, continental plateaus, lava plateaus. Now what is intermontane plateau? These are the largest and highest plateaus in the world. They are enclosed by mountains. The Tibetan plateau is also in Asia also called the roof of the world is the highest plateau. The Tibetan plateau in Asia also called the roof of the world is the highest plateau. Next comes continental plateaus. These plateaus are usually surrounded by large plains or water bodies. For example, plateaus of South Africa, Western Australia, peninsular India, etc. Third one, lava plateaus. These plateaus are formed by volcanic eruptions when lava from volcanoes cools down over a large area. For example, Deccan Plateau and Malwa Plateau in India. End of part